Yeehaw! Welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, so Jamba, very busy time of the year for them. They've done all kinds of crazy stuff. They've introduced a pumpkin lineup. They've introduced a coffee lineup. They've fused the coffee and the pumpkin lineup together. All kinds of crazy stuff going on. Of course, they always have a mystery flavor each month, and so they've got one of those as well. So we didn't get all the coffees. We got a pumpkin, we got a regular, we skipped the mocha. Just didn't want to spend more than I was already spending. We got the strawberry shortcake mystery, and we got the pumpkin pie crunch. We did not get the pumpkin smash, or whatever they call it. Had it last year, was not impressed. Probably will not be impressed with the pumpkin pie crunch. Why? Because I'm sure it's just the same thing, but it's got granola, right? So, and I think it's got agave, so it may be a little bit sweeter, but we'll have to see what we get, right? Who knows what to expect with Jamba, but coffee is now part of the lineup, and that's interesting. Of course, it's still smoothies. It's like coffee smoothies. So let's start with the oddball, right? The October flavor of the month, which will be gone soon. Strawberry shortcake. It's not bad. It's like a mix of strawberry, maybe some other undertone fruits, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit heavier on the strawberry than your typical strawberry shortcake. Then we got some graininess to it, going for that like cake vibe. It's not bad. It's got flavor, very forward on the strawberry. Kind of similar to a lot of strawberry shortcake items I've had in the past. I'll give it a 7. I think a 7's good. It's pleasing. If you like strawberry, I think you'll like that. All right, I want to go to coffee next, right? Is this regular coffee? This is Coffee Dream. Okay. So basically a frozen coffee. Let's try it. Very heavy on the espresso. Where is that? I'm kind of glad I didn't get mocha, because this really tastes close to mocha anyways. It's good. Strong. Simple, sweet, nice espresso flavor. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I like it more than strawberries and cream. All right, now we take that, we move on to the pumpkin coffee, which this is it. This is pumpkin coffee. I'm not lying to you. Now let's see what we get with this. Very thick, good pumpkin puree flavor. A little too artificial there, but I think, you know, it's definitely a slight upgrade over the regular, right? It's very thick. And I think that's from the pumpkin puree. Good notes of espresso, good notes of that pumpkin. But both of them come together and really add this kind of bitter sweetness to it, right? That kind of throws it off a little bit. But I still like it a lot. I like what we get. And it's kind of rich. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And we're gonna go to pumpkin pie crunch and just hope for the best, right? Hope our worlds don't get thrown into, our world doesn't get shattered. So, all right, pumpkin pie crunch, granola, and pumpkin, and then let's see. It's not as bland as last year. Maybe from the agave being in there. I like the crunchy granola. It's not bad. I think I felt the same way about this like I did with strawberry shortcake, right? It's simple. I like the crunchiness that's in there. But again, it's not going to be your best pumpkin item you'll ever get. And I definitely prefer the espresso one just because, you know, the mix of espresso and pumpkin just works a little bit better than pumpkin on its own. It's solid though. It's a very interesting smoothie. I'm not used to having like crunchiness in a smoothie, right? We'll have some milkshake with a little bit of crunch, but with a smoothie, it's very interesting, very different. And I kind of vibe with it, right? It doesn't aim to be too much, but you know, it keeps it simple. So I'm gonna give it a 7. I can appreciate the effort here, and it's a solid pumpkin item. So they did a very good job on these. I was surprised, and the reason was because for whatever reason I did not like the pumpkin smasher. Either it was too artificial or it was just too bland. I think it was too bland. I really thought it was just too bland. But these worked. These worked well. They all had good flavor. Maybe the most low-key one was the strawberry shortcake, just because it was really mostly just strawberry. But I really did get the profiles that you typically find in a strawberry shortcake. So good job, Jamba. Most of this should be available past October minus the strawberry, but you know, just check your app, maybe even call them, take the ingredients list down for strawberry shortcake, and maybe they can customize it. But yeah, that's all I've got to say, and I'll see y'all around.